Good morning, my beautiful people. Let's talk about a couple things that's going on in the world today. The top two things that are going on is the unaliving of an individual live on TV, and you know who it is, and the issue of what they're trying to promote with the Cardi young lady. And you know when I say Cardi, you know what I'm talking about. She's a rapper slash stripper slash whatever. But I'm gonna show you the agenda. But I want to speak on both of these topics. First topic is I want to let everybody know it's never okay to mimic or talk about or reenact someone's death. It doesn't matter if you're Asian, Chinese, black, white, Korean, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. Your ethnicity, your age, your race, it's not okay to do that. But I want to show you the bias when it comes to certain individuals. And it's not a surprise, but just the bias of it. Because now, if a person gives a certain opinion and it's not the opinion of the masses, these people are being silenced. Now, I understand if you're making fun or mockery of a person's death, that's unacceptable. If you're reenacting a person's death, that's unacceptable from anybody, any race. It doesn't matter. It's just unacceptable. But if that person is given a certain opinion about a person, just because it's not the opinion that you like, it's not okay for you to try to silence that person and you sending emails and text messages and making laws and you know what I'm saying? These people do have a First Amendment, you know. But my question is, where was this sense of urgency? Where was this, what you shouldn't do or you're going to get fired, when it came to Sandra Bland, when it came to Trayvon Martin, when it came to I Can't Breathe? I didn't see a mass email from Jobs. I didn't see a mass text message or whichever coming from corporate offices saying that if you say this or if you do this, you're going to get demoted, you're going to get suspended, you're going to get fired, you're going to get whatever it may be of disciplinary actions for this unethical act that you're committing. But now it's like, don't even mention this person's name, regardless of what you're saying, or you will be held accountable. That's one thing that I don't stand with and I don't understand, you know. But I do understand the part once again, and I keep clarifying this, and I'm gonna reiterate: it's never okay for any individual to mock, recreate, or make fun of a dead person or how a person was unalived. It's never okay for that. But I'm looking at how that's going, you know. Where was that law when they was making fun of your president at the time, Barack Obama, saying his wife was a man or was a transsexual or was all these other things? Nobody lost their job. It was hee hee ha ha. But even if someone of popular is killed by the person of the same race, it's almost you still want to make another race responsible. Because it's so hard for me to go against what looks like me. I need to find something else to bring that other race into play so I can really turn my anger on what and who I'm really mad at. Even though they didn't do me anything. It's just the American way. That's very unfortunate. And I sit back and I look at these things. And I look how things play out. That's really, this generation is doomed. Because this generation that's coming up don't care about morals or ethnicity or having value. All they care about is, I'm outside, I'm getting likes, I'm getting attention, while life is still going and these people are planning and plotting. And what you're going to end up doing is putting yourself and your generation in a situation to where it's going to be hard to come out of. And then you're not going to have another generation of people that was actually had your back to actually have your back. It's just going to be you. You know? When you look at these, like, kids are graduating from school and still reading at a 4th grade level. Kids are graduating from high school and still can't count money. Still can't, like, it's weird to me. It doesn't make sense. Another thing is, the second topic. Look at what the industry of entertainment is doing to females and males. Look at what they're doing to our young men, and look at what it's doing to our young ladies. And yes, a lot of these things start at home. A lot of this training start at home. But that don't reassure that this person or these kids are going to grow up with the laws that mom and dad, or just mom, or just dad, or whoever that guardian was, has set forth for their child. You can teach a child and give them all the knowledge and give them all the whatever you can. Doesn't necessarily guarantee that they're going to go out in life and follow those rules and regulations. But you give them a better chance at doing so when you give them that, so they can strive and be successful. It's not guaranteed, but the percentages are better when they have that stable, responsible work ethic and mindset about themselves, male or female. But I'm speaking on females because the person that I'm speaking on is a female, Miss Cardi. This is a person, and I said it a long time ago, that said, and this is verbatim, this is coming out of her mouth, you can go check the interview however you want to do it. Back in the days, I was drugging men to get robbed and raped. And everybody laughed at it. Everybody thought it was funny. Everybody thought it was hilarious. And I say one day this is going to come back and bite this person. Because when you're no longer popular, when you're no longer hot, when you're no longer what they need, they're going to remember what you said. And they tried to get the ball rolling on that, but it got shot down because this person was bigger than life at that time. Miss Cardi. You see what I'm saying? So now push forward into a marriage, saying that the husband cheated and then she cheated back or whichever, and that may be the case. Cheating, period, is not good. Cheating in the marriage is still not good. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to look at how they're promoting it, of saying, even if the husband, which is Offset, did a certain act to her, and she feel like she had to retaliate and get her lick back, right? My thing is, you left a cheating husband to go get with a cheating boyfriend and have a baby by him. You left a cheating husband to go get pregnant by a cheating boyfriend. Now, there's no way, form, or shape, or form I'm telling you to stay in a relationship if you being cheated on. But why would you jump out the skillet into the frying pan? And then they're promoting this like it's something good. And I'm looking at the comments from certain females. Oh yeah, do you? Yeah, he shouldn't have did it first. And was she doing her? And he fine, and he got money, and he got it. That's all what life is about? Now, seriously, I'm just asking that. Is that all what life is about? Is a person that has a certain physique and has some money, and you going? You green light? You don't have no respect for yourself, no morals. You don't care about nothing else. All you care about is that person is fine and they got money. And I think that's a valid question. What we doing? We don't care about anything else. Now, what she has done was put herself in a situation to where if Offset really wanted to go hard in the paint, he got the upper hand on her because she's still legally married. Yes, he may have cheated, but do you have proof he cheated? You got the woman said. You got people are saying. You got hearsay, she say. Right? But with you are physically pregnant with another man's child while married. So it's nothing that hearsay or she say can say. It's right there for you. So if he wanted to prove infidelity, if he wanted to say I want alimony, if he wanted to say anything, he has the upper hand because you said you want to get back. You said, oh, I'm going to show him. Not thinking about the consequences and repercussions of how this will affect you financially or how this will affect you in a way to where it can have you to lose everything. And he still win. So you saying you're going to get your lick back, even when you feel you winning, you still lose. That was temporary happiness. I'm going to make you hurt like you hurt me, which I get it as a human being. But how is this going to affect you long term? How is this going to affect your other kids? We're not thinking about that. All we thinking about is the get back. All we thinking about is I'm going to show you. Even on his behalf, he ain't thinking about his wife or his kids. All he thinking about is I want this right now and I'm going for it. You know, nobody think about long term. And it's very unfortunate in that situation to where now, did it really make sense? Was it really worth it? Regardless to the fact. Was what you done really worth it? You know? It doesn't make sense to me. Because now it's not going to have that same effect. You are still legally married. And you're pregnant by another man. Even though he cheated. And he was wrong. We talking about the legal part of if he take you to court, what can come out of this? Because let's not sit here and say that if the shoe was on the other foot and he did it to her and got another woman pregnant and can prove that while they're married, I can grant you every ghetto lawyer would be coming up saying she can get this, she can do this, she need to take him for this, she need to take him. But now if he do it to her, he's the worst animal in the jungle. He's the worst person on earth. And I don't have no dog in this fight, and I'm not being biased for the woman and the man. I'm just saying, think about that. Let me give you ladies something. I'm gonna give women something, and I'm gonna give you a jewel coming from a man. When you have all these men in your DM trying to get with you, it's not that they see that you are a woman of value. It's not that you're the greatest thing on the internet. This man has seen two things. Either he has seen that you're easy, or he has heard that you're easy. Because one thing about a man, we always gonna take a shortcut to where we're trying to get to. We always looking for a shortcut. A man gonna tell you what he wants you to hear. A man gonna tell you what makes you feel good if he got a certain agenda. Not all men, but that's how it works. If he has that certain thing in goal and agenda, once he accomplished that, that's why you see a lot of men walk away and the relationships don't work, or it don't, because now he has fulfilled the obligation that he was set out to do. Now it's no longer a thrill. Now it's no longer a benefit. You see what I'm saying? So while you're getting all this attention on DM and it's giving you all this bubbly feeling like, ooh, they like me, ooh, I'm this and ooh, I'm that, that's really not what it is, coming from a man perspective. Because if you're a woman of a certain stature and value, you will always intimidate the immature or the little boy in a man. He's not even going to approach you in a certain way because he's intimidated about your physique. He's intimidated about your mind. He's intimidated about a lot of things about you that says, don't come at me sideways. I ain't about to play no games. Your energy going to give that off. But when you put certain pictures and when you do certain things on the internet, that's what you're going to attract. If you're always bending over, if you're always twerking, if you got your booty on top of the counter, if you present yourself as, hey, this is either for sale or you can get this if you come the right way. You are campaigning for these type of men because you want the power of choice and options. You want the power of feeling like they want me. Attention is a hell of a drug, man. That's one hell of a drug. So if you don't have any class or no value of yourself, if you don't value yourself or your own body, if you don't have no type of anything of morality about yourself as a woman, you're going to attract just that. If you want to be I'm outside type of woman, you're going to get a I'm outside type of dude. Because trust when I say, if you have your shit together as a woman, and they looking down your timeline, and they looking at how you talk, how you carry yourself, and what you do. If this is a type of dude that's not on what you on, he's not going to even approach you. He not. He's just going to go to the next person that feel like this is easy or this is a shortcut to what I'm trying to get. So now what Cardi is saying to all the little girls, hey, it don't matter if you're married or not. It's okay to go get pregnant by another man while you married. It's all fine. That's okay. It's what we doing. It's okay to whatever. These people have a real presence in these kids' lives, and these kids idolize these people. So if these people of entertainment is showing and presenting themselves that it's okay, this is what these weak-minded kids are going to adapt to. Well, Cardi did it. Well, Beyonce did it. Well, such and such did it. It must be okay. Offset did it. Shannon Sharp did it. Or this person did it. It must be okay. It's okay to go on a live a person and say we smoking on such and such. Oh, that's what we doing? Okay, it must be okay. Let me go do it. But not telling and showing you the flip side of it. They showing you the bright side, but they not showing you the dark side until you get yourself in that situation. I'm just saying, just something to think about.